Hi parents, it is Friday, November 1st, start of a new month. I'm always fixing my hair in this thing. So I just want to check in with you guys. It's 21 days before the report card. So I always look at the last 3 weeks of November, or like the first 3 weeks, I guess we would say, where we have some room to make some really awesome gains before the report card hits. So I'm going to be pushing the kids, a little bit out of their comfort zone. They brought in writing pieces today, and we had a great talk about how, although the writing pieces were good, none of them followed the very clear guidelines that I gave them that lay it out step by step, because they don't want to do that part of the process. So what I'm trying to really ultimately prepare them for is when they do go back to public school or get a job or whatever it is, they're going to be expected to follow the guidelines of what they've been asked to do. So, for example, do I have it in here? No, I don't. Anyway, my point is, in the next 3 weeks, I've got my plan for them for growth and pushing them hard, but not so hard that they feel overwhelmed and stressed. But sometimes they're going to feel overwhelmed and stressed because they're not used to being pushed too hard. But the thing is, I had a parent message me yesterday asking if their kid could be my kid for Take Your Kid to Work Day, because they let me know that when they got back, or this kid went to high school this year, he realized all the tools he got while he was here that kind of ultimately changed his life. He's a total advocate for himself. The mom was outlining what he did. He went to the teacher, asked an EA on his own for copies of the notes, realized that he had a section missing from the notes he was given, so he arranged it with his teacher so he could have a rewrite of just that section of the test. Like, this is what I want these kids to do. But this kid totally just ran with it. And when he was here, he worked his butt off. He's a dyslexic kid. He's an ADHD kid who is just, not using that too hard as an excuse for not being able to do stuff. So I really want to see them get this report card, and nail it and really see some awesome gains. So my question to you today is I don't send home a lot of homework, because what I was finding a lot of the times is they were just not doing it. I'm not going to chase them, and I don't want to necessarily create a negative environment where they lose all these homework marks, but I kind of want to see what they're capable of in these next 3 weeks. So I'd like your feedback on letting me know if you would be okay with me sending home some more homework for your kids, and seeing how they take on that challenge. It will be worth 15% of the final mark, so that's kind of like up to them. If they don't rise to the occasion, that's 15%. It's not their whole homework. It's not their whole mark. I also think grades and marks are only a small representation of what a kid can do. So I'm thinking more homework, and I'm thinking kids who really need to work on things like spelling, and we don't really have time to tackle that too much in class, like one-on-one sitting down. So I was thinking of creating a little thing where if they want to work on things more at home, some kids are saying to me, I really want to work at home. If they want to work on things like spelling, and grammar and all those things, I can create a little playlist for them where they can work away on it on their own time. So I guess if you could give me some feedback by email or Class Dojo message to say, yeah, bring it on, push my kid hard these next 3 weeks. Or if you're like, I feel like that's just too much at this point of the year, I can tailor it to the individual kids. So I don't want to give homework for everyone, and 5 of the kids don't have to do it because they can't handle it. I'm also okay with modifying the homework. I'm not going to send home stuff that's ridiculous and just busy work. It's stuff that's rooted in what we're doing, but I'd like to see them doing a few more things at home. So let me know what you think. Send me an email or dojo message in the next day or two, please. Okay? We're in the home stretch. 3 weeks. Report cards. Woohoo, November.